They really want to get something out of this, but it's just going to be so tough for Bapa. And of course, now we will look at the flight path. The flight path is horizontal, cutting just across Ras Hulk. So looks like it's kind of okay, except for teams who like to go to military base. We do know Net Brotherhood as well as Bigatron, they favor that, but it's going to be a long dive for them. Not sure if they still want to make it on foot or they want to change their rotation. We'll get to see really soon. And now the teams are spreading out. My eyes are really on those teams who like to go on military base islands. So we'll see if they really push it to get their way there. Now, of course, just waiting for the circle to come up as well. Now the circle will appear itself at any time. And now the flight path is out. The circle will be, come on, just give us an exciting circle for once. No. An exciting circle. And there you go. There you go. I'm loving this.
I've seen this before. Well, Jogopu will be very happy for those actually dropping themselves there. But this is just going to be 40 or 30% of water. At the same time, with so many teams having to move one direction again. So those actually right smack in the middle have to go a little bit outskirts of the circle. Because we do know they cannot overstay themselves waiting for the teams to ambush them later on.
And now looks like, well, I'll be still interested to see if really now will Net Brotherhood and Bigatron still stick to the military base island, or will they change their plans really, because the circle is really on the opposite side. And now Samji managed to steal one vehicle away, and now the buggy is in his position, but he will need to get out of there. I believe, doesn't feel like his opponents have anything much to really challenge him for now, but Samji looks like he doesn't have any weapons as well, so it's quite fair there. But bringing the vehicle onto the side of Luxie, okay, that is a really good move from Samji. Just don't, nope, just don't flip that. Just don't flip, and you'll be fine. Alright, and now of course Samji, looks like he's just passing by his teammate, and he will pass by to another compound.
Yeah, well, speaking of which, Team Secret right now, again, not contested by any team so far. We're waiting for any team who take up the challenge to bring Secret down from that throne #1. But apparently, I'm waiting for Team Noriko to challenge. I mean, you know Team Noriko, when it comes to having the guts, they are one of the best team going in without thinking twice there. So I'm really curious, we'll be looking at the same not contested Pachingan to the grand final on the final day tomorrow, or we'll be, you know, the same old, everybody just lift everybody for their drops here. Wow, so Noska is kind of very vacant. Nat is not dropping where they were supposed to be dropping. Bigatron is doing the same thing. So we can see that they change their rotations here, probably based on that circle just now.
And yes, no one is actually on the military base island. I'm sure the moment they saw the circles, okay, we're changing our plans now. But well, this will be a total change of plan for at least these two teams. But we do know that a lot of teams have marked their territory on the main peninsula. So it's going to be interesting to see where are they going to loot next, because, well, most of the bigger spots have been taken away. We do see a net. They are spread out a little bit. They send one member in between Papa as well as Bigatron on the map. But looks like Bigatron, they still will go to their favorite place of Novo. Will Net do the same there? They kind of still can do it if they can go through the opposite bridge and they can still have time to make it back into the circle. So that's an option for Net Brotherhood, but we'll see soon what will they rotate like.
We're gonna have to wait and see, because sometimes they surprises us, but sometimes they're just caught in a sandwich situation, which is not well for some of the teams out there. But Axis and PX, okay, these are the teams that we're talking about growing the fastest and also growing the most. I won't say the fastest because they're kind of late when it comes to adapting to grand finals here. Well, Axis and PX, they are one of the teams that growth spurts is like exponentially quite hard when it comes to day one until now, including Lost Survival as well. Speaking of which, do you think any of these teams can actually make it up for grand finals? Because Axis and PX is not really in the prime position to actually get themselves, you know, that #1 spot, but can they make it still in the top 3?
Okay. They could still do it though, but we'll need to see as well, because all other teams, they are starting to gear up as well, and there's a lot of challenges here from multiple teams, so it's starting to really be tough on who's going to be #3 at least. 1 and 2, well, they can still be challenged, so I won't say that they've secured themselves at the top 1-2 spot, but third spot, it's way more open than 1 and 2. That's for sure. So we'll need to see throughout this game. It could probably be like another team just surprising us throughout this game. So anything could happen here. But of course, just looking at these teams right now, Geek Fam, they have this entire compound to themselves. Just Damroot as well as QB, Fortio as well as He-Hawks. They're probably somewhere else in the map. Probably they're playing as duos. Lots of teams I noticed now, they are playing as duos. They don't really like, okay, all 4 teams all together. It's starting to see like less of it. Even look at this FV. Duos at this point. Grim as well as Matsabu. So they are making their rotations, making their scoutings, and they are just gathering resources. Another vehicle in their possession.
Well, so if you get okay, we've seen this before when too many people in a vehicle. It's never a forever happy ending kind of story. So is this where you do a force actually with Manpower nowhere to be seen here? Will they try to find another vehicle before anything bad happens? Speaking of which, you do the top contenders up there for the first place, trying to get that reserve slot for the globals. Can they make it another chicken today? We do know back then for the 3 weeks tournament league, Yudu gang, when it comes to getting Erangel map, they are one of the best. You can say they are kind of king of Erangel in some way. But yep, when it comes to the grand finals, every team is approaching all their rotations and the circle quite differently.
Yes, they need to do it differently, especially for teams who like to drop at the southern side of the map. So we do see here now, Matoy is scouting for his team. He is all alone right now. Looks like he's taking the scouting work away from Biu for now. Biu has a different role. That's why I noticed what their team. What I like really about Team Seeker is that generally all of them can do everything. And now Matoy coming into this compound, just signaling to his team that, hey guys, it's clear, no footsteps, no nothing. And now he can call in another teammate to actually loot together with him. So that's what I really like about Team Secret. Their balance is starting to show that everyone can do anything, so they don't over depend on one individual to do a certain thing. Wow, it sounds complicated, but actually it's not really. But then again, I'm sure you get what I mean though. So that's good move from Team Secret.
Very versatile, and when it comes to whatever you throw at them, they can clutch it out. That's the extra point, and also give advantage level now with Team Garcia spring on top of Expert and Y. Just that, and just stop it for a moment. M416 in his hands, trying to get the drop of the bullet for the side of the Expert and Y. So they will be denied their entrance in this compound here, showing their dominance, and we can smell the alpha male coming up from Dingles. They're making sure that they cannot cross over to the warehouse. So Jogopool will be occupied by Dingles, and they will hold on to this compound. And Expert and will be forced to move to another place. You can see the moment, like the hesitation, X-Men was like, oh man, this place taken. We have to find some place else now.
Yeah, they definitely need to do that. And of course, now we move over to Abo, Net Brotherhood. He is doing the scouting work for his team. Not just now, they need to find a new place to do. And look at it, the circle. Yeah. Circle heading more and more towards Jogopo for at least for the first time in this grand finals. We do see a circle that is pleasing to my eyes at least. So okay, I'm feeling a bit happier. At least one game here towards the end of day to get one interesting circle, I'd say. Now Mato, he is now dropping here. Probably just want to drop by and check the loot. Is it worthwhile for him? Doesn't look like he's picking up much there. But Resurgence, they have Bigatron knocking on their door, passing by them. They are in an open area though, so Resurgence now tapping away a little bit, and they will relocate themselves into another location.
Switching to another place, but at the same time, they don't have that much vehicles this time. Everybody were forced to squeeze into one particular vehicles. We're talking of which, I'm still waiting for Malaysian players to play just like how we've seen in Southeast Asia and also even globals. The moment you get yourself that vehicle, if you see another one, just pop the tires away and even explode that vehicle. So that will deny the mobility for the other teams as well. We haven't seen that much of play for Malaysians yet, but maybe they are planning to do something like that, or even further when it comes to the micro technicalities and micromanaging whatever they have in the future. But around the corner here, we have to see what already spraying to its net. Yeah, you're looking at the wrong direction. Do it! Straight away, knock down here. Low here on that end. We're try to salvage whatever that's left was Stewart. Stewart is straight into the box. He was looking at the wrong directions just now.
Oh man, Stewart. Oh, he will be kicking himself there. Oh, seriously, it was just next to him and he jumped across and then he did not notice until that last second, but unfortunately he been knocked out and unfortunately even been finished off. And oh man, he'll be kicking himself there. He's I should have just checked there. Oh man, Stewart, I feel for you, man. One of the first few to actually bow out of this. There's still 16 teams though, so his teammates can still go for positioning points. Still 3 team members, so hope for the best for them. He can guide them from another angle.
And this that call, I have to just cannot forget that call. The moment he tried to flip him over, it's just stuck on the tree there. But yep, sometimes it's happen. Okay, it happens to anybody. The pro players, even when you're playing classic or whatever, it happens sometimes. But on to Net Brotherhood again. They lost 2 men. The Atai happened to stuck between Team No Recall just now. Managed to get 1 point out of that situation, but still they are short men, and when it comes to short of men, it means lesser firepower.
Yeah, that's definitely true there. Oh well, so now moving over to XPMI, looks like they have lost Romeo instead. Romeo has gone on to see who Juliet is. And now looks like they will continue on to get an and here we go. Another Dragon Ball Savage looks like being picked up by GateFam. I'm not sure if they're gonna use that though, but well, I'll be interested to see if they actually use it in an actual like match point game, right? So this will be really interesting. Expert MY, they have eyes on the other side, so they know Tara just moved into the compound. So now Tara, I'm not sure if they know Expert MY is around, but if they were alert enough, they would hear all the noises from the vehicles. So Expert MY, they will park themselves here for now. They are in the circle though. So now just look at the circle. Oh my god, the circle! Absolute scam! For those who are on the shooting range, Jogopu's side, they'll be scared. Man, really? Rotation hospital, really? Oh my goodness.
Don't pretend that you're not happy about this. I swear to God, I can hear you just slowly with the Avalanche law. We're looking at still a lot of water, then everybody else is just being punished at this point. But I'm shutting out for you, Lola. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best. You're the best. But yeah, before that, back into the game. FV Unbeatable going a bit from the southern side here. The pathway is kind of clear for them so far, but Resurgence, what had happened? They've fallen off from some place. Is it a higher ground terrain or is it a vehicle? We have no clue, but apparently somebody is slipping off, and I think he needs somebody to revive him as well. Luckily enough, it's not the sole survivor for this team, but Resurgence Voki are trying to help the team here. Apparently they are engaged into the fight with Evil's VIP, ESG, just around the corner, and they will both two of these teams try to get themselves into the safe zone as fast as they can.
Oh man, looks like my acting skills are not so good. Choo, you had to just read through me. Yeah, I was just trying to pretend that I'm not happy, but looks like it didn't work. But nevertheless, and now looks like teams are really starting to converge now. We are moving towards the 4th circle, so there will be a lot of excitement here that we can expect. There is still 16 teams though, so all teams still intact. So Bigatron, Boyka, just passing by Resurgence, and now the shots do go out onto Boyka, but then again, the vehicle is still not exploded, so it's still okay for his side. Now Resurgence, they will make the migration as well. They are just out of the zone, but yes, they will make the move first. Not really thinking at that point. Alright, we have a really high ground here. Looks like the shots will go on the side of EVOS VIP. EVOS VIP now will not want to take this high ground because Nudugang already have this. Now Johnson just bring on the shots. Looks like lots of shots on the side of EVOS VIP. EVOS now is in trouble. And now Cruiser has been knocked down by Fredo. And now the tap goes out by Drax. Will they take another one before they let them go? Or are they not going to let them go at all? And now just look at this. The taps continue to go up on the side of Fredo. Managed to take down Jazz. And now they will continue the pursuit. Nudugang not letting them go easy.
Oh, at the same time, there's a lot of explosion! Jimmy getting one, He's getting twice, and these are no down Bibi on the other side. Simbi finish up all your bro. Akido just have a team hop on to ESG at the same time. Simbi will finish up the rest of the team just now. It was a nice engagement coming up. Resurgence have to get this one out. We're down to 14 teams. That was fast. Really, really fast. And it will be the Great Migration next. But before that, The rest of the team that plays themselves 14, 15 and 16 placement. One of them is Resurgence. They are not happy about this.
The circle is just scamming again and again, and now about 40 to 50% of water in this circle at this point. Oh my goodness, all the teams must be like, really? Imagine this again, Choo Choo. The arena, remember whenever the would go like, with the players just doing that, right? And it's just like so fun to soak in that. Well, it's just ringing in my head right now that the environment is just amazing in the arena. It's just in my head right now. And now looks like lots of teams, they need to make the migration into the circle. Geek Fam may do a little bit of gatekeeping here because they do have the terrain on their advantage. They do see Last Survivor, but then again, Last Survivor is in the circle though. So it's going to be tough to challenge them. They need to be careful with their backs in case of any other teams who come in, but also their flanks as well. Just look at this. On the minimap, looks like Geek Fam QB just arriving to join his team.
At the same time, can they make it? When they gatekeep this, can they actually walk themselves into the center of the zone? Because you do know there's so many teams inside there already. They don't want to overstay themselves way too much. Speaking of which, yep, they can get extra kills for Last Survivor just outskirts of that inside waiting for them. They don't want to overextend the stay here. We're talking about you will be the last couple of teams that migrate into the circle, but at the same time, can you make it in if you want to gatekeep other people out? Which is going to be in the next couple of seconds. Simbi still go. What happened? Is Sumner's knocked down by Simbi?
Oh yeah, what happened there? Was that a missed throw of a grenade? Not too sure there, but Insomnia's now he's in big trouble because Axis and Pace coming. No, you have been knocked down as well. Oh my goodness, not looking good for Team No Recall. Simbi now is the only one standing here for Team No Recall. They will try to flush him out, but again, Simbi managed to get one knock there, but how can he fend against so many? Now Simbi is still with one single life. Will be finished off by Ikuda, and there goes Team No Recall bowing out at 14th place.
And now this is just going more and more fun to watch because everybody is so desperate to get the closure of the grand final stage to that chicken dinner. Tara actually cooking that nades out. Last most Goku will be the next victim if that clip quite a lot. Muffin bleeding out at the same time. Geek He-Hawks being naked down by none other than Lyrian. And there you go, the last one man for the side of Tara Esports. But Last Survival have to return the favor here. Yudo already engaged with Dingos and they return back the favor on their side, and it's going back and forth for Yudo and also Dingos at the same time, just across the map over that hill. Well, Last Survivor trying to hold this compound. At the same time, if a couple of nades is more than enough to just wipe Last Survivor here for team that actually fighting over this. But Net Survivor getting on Tara Lyrian again, while Yudo jumping with that VSS and going for even more here. The field is just going crazy at this point.
No, man, it's just going crazy now. From 16 teams just a moment ago, now we're down to 12 teams. The kills are just rolling in and in and in. And now Bapa Trixity here needs to make a move here into the circle because the blue is pressuring him though. And now 4-2-0, he needs to be revived, but can his teammates get to him? Ned Brentwood is pressuring on the side of Geek Fam. And now QB is low. He will need to revive himself quickly, but look at this. QB will pop out the first aid kit, but his vehicle may not last as long as him. And yes, it's now on fire, and there you go. No vehicle stuck behind the rock. With Last Survivor with Net on one side. Oh man, the only good news is that they are somewhat in the circle.
But will it be enough just to be in the circle? Because you know every corner possible will be actually the other teams trying to get themselves more kills and more chicken in. And QB, the sole survivor for his team here. Level 3 of helmet. Will it be enough? He chugged in the water, the energy drink, and the painkillers. We know about the fourth boss, as I told you guys before. So do remember that he got extra movement speed, 6.2% at that, and that HP regen will last 8 seconds. But at the same time, the play zone being closing in. We're looking at Yuhai. This time, he swapped the places with Aisha. He will play the sniper and tapping that one out. But still, they're trying to secure this compound for Team Secret, while the rest of the team only got themselves right in the middle, scoring Marco on the side here, making sure he got this angle covered for his team. Axis MPS rushing in, but I think it will be a big mistake there. Straight away, this Yuhai, he is not wasting any more time. He is happy. Well, you guys walk into my place. That's a free kill for me. Probably what he's been saying. Well, Bigatron popped that smoke, tried to toss it out for a couple more seconds, taking the cover. So far, while you two gang aside that smoke, they still managed to see the silhouette aside from across that hill just now.
Oh man, just look at Yuhai. He just reloaded mid-air and then finished off the kill. It's just an amazing play by Yuhai. But now moving on to other teams right now. Bigatron, they are playing by the edge of the circle. They do have these vehicles as their barricades. And just look at the number of teams here. Everyone's just so close to each other. The circle is closing in at this point. Very little water now, so lots of land on the circle right now. Manparang, Yudu, they are in the middle of the circle right here. As we can see here, they need to fend off a lot of teams. Smokes just popped out left and right. Last survivor as well. They are in the circle. They do have structure, so it's prime position for them. Team Secret, not too bad as well. They do have a little bit of structure there, a little bit of nice terrain to play around with, so they can use it to their heart's content. And now Yudu gang need to fend off the incoming into the circle.
Seeing at this, Yudu gang wants that kill for more. We're talking about and he just arrived in and straight away being slaughtered in between Yudu. And that's just one of the places you don't want yourself to be straight away being wiped out. We're talking about only 7 teams left here. Every is just going into from bad to worse at this point. And Team Secret wants a bit of the kill too. And Yudu gang, if they want to advance, they have to pass for Team Secret or Bigatron having a hard time going into the circle as well. They are actually at the outskirts, at the outer rim here. It's not going to benefit for either of those teams that are playing outside of the circle. Well, jumping back to Team Secret, will it be they taking themselves finally in Erangel map? Or will it be denied by so many teams still? 7 left, 21 players who just run and pinching themselves. Skirmishing, getting that couple of smokes popped out, making sure that they can stay covered for Yuhai for now. But still, too many bullets and even in nades chugging his HP away at the same time.
Oh man, yeah, chugging a lot there. But Yudu gang now, they don't have the circle to their advantage. They need to move a little bit now. Only one team member is somewhat in the circle, and it's going to be tough for Net as well. They need to get in the circle, but they are being gatekept. A lot of gatekeeping now happening in this final few circles. ESG, they're trying to get into the circle as well, but now the circle is closing in onto them. Apu have been knocked down by Pemburu, and now ESG, they are just bossing this right here. They are stopping everyone from coming in. Oh, Pemburu managed to get the knockdown onto Drax as well, and now Zalia have been knocked down by iShots. The kill feed is just going wild right here. Super left. Pemburu now been knocked down from afar at the same time by Ziggs. They are just trading it off at this point. Hydra been knocked down by iShots, and Bota trying to find a good angle here, but then again the blue circle has closed in. He will need to tank off the blue circle. Really not the easiest thing to do at this point.
And now down to Net. Slowly they will be clipped by the blue. They have to figure things out that it's not going to do well for them. What Team Secret is forced to gatekeep this one against none other than Yudu gang. Their best rival there is also Bigatron. All this guys have been going at each other since like season 1 of PMCO, but Bigatron here kind of losing their members quite fast, while the rest of Team Secret right smack in the middle of the circle already. We're talking about other teams. Last survivor again managed to squeeze themselves into that safe zone as well. Will it be another chicken dinner for them today again, for last survivor having all 4 men well and alive?
And yes, all 4 men alive, but Team Secret as well. 4 men alive here. But let's see here. Lots of teams now into a really, really small circle. Oh my goodness. There's still 10 people here. Luxy have been taken out of this game as well. And now last survivor, Ziggs, trying to find a good angle here, but no, can't find anyone through his window. And now Team Secret, they are approaching towards the side. Yuhai have been knocked down by Fredo. And now Manpara prepare the grenade onto the side of Yuhai. Will want to finish him off if possible. And Biu will try to save his brother, but the airdrop just have to throw everyone, just landing right there. Manpara trying to find a good angle. Fredo need to heal up just behind his stone. A little bit of room there for him to heal up, so he can still do that though. Manpara still trying to keep an eye onto the opposition, but it's really, really tight spot for them. 28 seconds before the circle closes in.
And now Team Secret trying to keep Yudu out of this circle. They are forced themselves to stay where they are right now, which they have no other choice for Manparang and also for they don't have any vehicles to ramp in, just like how Team Secret did for the last game. So it's not a fast journey towards the center of it, but Last Survivor hanging on to that last couple of circles left. We're down to 3 teams here with most advantage and most men right now is Last Survivor having themselves that higher ground, but at the same time fanning out is Team Secret coming out from 2 different directions. Yudu will have to butt in, taking down a Matai. Matai finish out, but now Fredo will be punished by Biu. And Biu also only have 1 member left. iShots around there, and it's down to 2v2v3 here. And it's not doing well for most of the team having lack of men. Biu managed to clutch it out for the last minute, but now it's 3v2 for iShots and Biu in Team Secret. Wow, Last Survivor, they have 3 men left. Most Goku still the captain there, calling out the shots for the next movement they have. But again, iShots and Biu, it's kind of a same situation where the last game they had only these 2 players to survive till the end.
Oh yes, absolutely. Biu and iShots now gonna be could be the hero for Team Secret. We are now down to top 2 teams, and it is 3 against 2 at this point. Last Survivor hanging on to Biu. Biu have been knocked down by Zix, and now only iShots left, and now they will finish off Biu. It's 1 against 3 at this point. Can iShots put a clutch here? iShots, can he be the hero for Team Secret? iShots with the spray out there. LSP is now low. LSP has been locked down by iShots, and now Goku is rushing in. iShots needs to reload quickly. He has reloaded, and Goku now trying to fight through this one, but it's not easy. iShots half line now, quarter line, but Last Survivor is just too much for him to handle, and Last Survivor getting the 2nd chicken dinner to the 3rd overall for the grand finals. Congratulations to Last Survivor R2K.
Holy smoke, they are penning 1 more chicken dinner. What happened to Last Survivor? They are a different team. They're growing so much since throughout the league in 3 weeks, and now they got themselves 3 chicken dinners, double chicken dinner in a day, and 3 chicken dinners, just as much as Team Secret has to offer.
Wow, where did Last Survivor come from, guys? Where did Last Survivor come from? What did they have for their lunch today? Oh my goodness, just look at this. But I'm pretty sure what will they have for dinner is chicken dinners. Gotcha. Okay.
Just kidding.
Now we know what they will have for dinner. Okay, chicken dinners. There you go.
I don't even want to say anything about that, but yeah, that's Cloud for you guys. Just drop your comment how much you love Cloud and his awesome daddy jokes. Okay, I'm gonna say awesome daddy jokes there. Okay, but yup, we're down to the last game, the final one, which is Erangel just now, and that was just mind-blowing how good these teams adapt to the other teams. Speaking of which, Last Survivor, that was a really close game. It was Yudu versus Secret, and also in the last few seconds, Bigatron is there as well. Mind you that Last Survivor actually live up to their name this time. When it comes to grand final, it's like, whoa, these teams notch it up to another level.
Absolutely. Wow. Again, Last Survivor, it's like a deja vu from the previous game, right? It's like 3 versus 2, just that the outcome this time is a little bit different. Well, not every day Sunday, as some people say, right? It was Biu and iShots as well. iShots, he get that 1 knock. I thought, okay, can he really clutch this off and be the hero for Team Secret? He almost really got there though after that 1 knock. I'm sure the fans of Team Secret, they will go, can we do it? Can we do it? Can we get the 1 chicken dinner? But okay, well, it's okay. I think Last Survivor, they deserved it as well. The way they rotated into the circle, and the circle was really, really tricky this side. The trickiest circle that we have gotten so far in the grand finals.
Even though a lot of people calling them camping all the way to actually get themselves that chicken dinner, but who cares as long as you land that chicken dinner. They still got a couple of kills at the last minute. You are forced to fight no matter how you hate it or how you don't want to fight into it or how much you want to play safe. They still get themselves chicken dinner, and to get that chicken dinner you have to force yourself to fight in the last minute, and they fight when it really mattered. Kind of remind me of you to gang playstyle sometimes. But yep, that was a really nice game just now. All the teams out there will get themselves double chicken dinner of the day if they survive that last minute. It was you to gang, Secret, and also Last Survivor. All of them got themselves on day 2 their own respective chicken dinner for today.
Oh yeah, oh my goodness. Today has been a day of surprises, I can say. It's a day of surprises. Net Brotherhood finally getting their first chicken dinner. Last Survivor double chicken dinner. Let's see here. So Team Secret as well have been holding on to that chicken dinner. Every Team Secret fan was so nervous. Bigatron as well getting the it's really a day of unpredictableness, I can say. It's unpredictable days. That's what makes this tournament such a beauty, right, Choo Choo? Oh man, I'm just loving this tournament so much. It's like, are we already at day 2? Are we moving towards day 3? It's just the beauty of this tournament. I'm really happy that we get to see all this firsthand.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss everybody involved in this, especially Lala. You're the best. You're the best ever. Australia, you're the best, and you guys know why. Those actually the comment. We're down to one more day left for PMPL MYSG 2020, the first season ever to be over. But do predict the teams that you think will get themselves at top 3 here, because it's a really close game. I'm talking about really close, which we have no clue who will get number 1 so far. But we're gonna jump into the highlight in case you guys missed that really amazing game, mesmerizing, even outstanding play by Last Survivor.
Outstanding play indeed, and of course the last game of today, this is a wrangle, ladies and gentlemen. The circle was definitely really tricky, but oh man, Stewart, I feel for Stewart in this. If only he checked his sides, he would have gotten that extra 1 point, but unfortunately early out into the lobby, forcing his team to play with only 3 team members. So team no recall. Just today they are recalling everywhere.
And well, they're trying to get themselves like how they used to play in day 1, where they try to rack up the kills, but sometimes it just making it hard for them when some teams, for example Net Brotherhood and also Bigatron, there change their rotation. When it comes to changing of rotation, it shows that the direction that you used to move won't be as vacant as you thought it will be. Somebody will be in between and somebody will third party along the way, which means you cannot be letting your guard down, because anything can change and everybody can make a different route this time. But Yuhai, he is just happy with that free kills coming for Axis MP, crushing in without a clue that dominance is taken over by Team Secret. But at the same time, it's not easy for Team Secret and Yudu gang to actually get themselves that top 3 just now, because the rest of the teams is making sure they try to skirmish their way on top of that place as well. Last I've ever had it before, because they got themselves a structure to work with. That's the only structure that with building 4 walls and that actually behold by them. But the rest of the team, they only have vegetation and a couple of stones there to work with.
Yeah, very little place for them to work with. But of course, again, this is reliving the moment, the duo they got in the chicken dinner in the previous game, iShots as well as Biu. Again, this time round 2 going against 3, but just look at the advancement. Ziggs made the first move, then NSP as well. NSP being knocked down by iShots almost clutching this out. Most Goku, just look at how close this is. iShots didn't have chance to actually recover. If he only recovered, then maybe he could have that opportunity. But then again, it is of course very difficult, right? It's just advancing onto you. And now we will see the standings on page 1 for today.
Still number 1 and number 2 for you to get in Team Secret for 203 points, 85 kills, 70 kills for you to get the 181. They already make another breakthrough here for Team Secret in the last top 3 games. 200 is already breached out here. Well, Last Survivor replacing 2 teams. Net Brother and Bigatron will force you 4th and 5th place, while they got themselves at number 3, climbing 2 ladders from top 5. 141 points, while 53 kills and 55 points respectively on Net Brother and Bigatron, with 128 points, 129 points for Bigatron. Team No Recall, they are doing great at first, but now falling off the chart here. 110 points and 54 kills at that. Dingo's at 7th with 48 kills, 101 points, while Axis MPX trying to climb himself up at 8th place, 37 kills and 93 points.
Wow. Last survivor, where did you come from? You came from page 2 earlier yesterday, and now you're on 3rd place, and you're just 40 points again as compared to 2nd place. And now moving over to page 2, of course, ESG Gaming moving up the charts with 32 kills, 87 points. EBOS VIP slightly sliding down, 35 kills, 83 points. Geek Fam MY, same points as well as Expert MY with 79 points, only kill separating them. Geek Fam with 27 kills, Expert MY with 26 kills. Resurgence having tons of kills here, 34 kills, 71 points. Tara Projector X, 21 kills, 68 points. Same goes with FB Unbeatable as well, 21 kills, 68 points. And Bapa happened to have the same kill, 21 kills. Unfortunately, still stuck at 16th place at 54 points.
Oh man. At the same time, looking at this, Bapa they got the curse of number 1. We're looking at number 1 in the tournament falling off to the last place here. And now back to the overall match 6 stat. At 1st place, R2K, Last Survivor 6. Wow, you have to give it a go. This guy, he clutched 1v3 back then, and it's 17 kills there. And Aisha got himself at 2nd place, 14 kills. We'll have Drax, a lot of Yudu Gang members in this chart this time. 3rd place with 14 kills. Well, Bravo, 13 kills at 4th place. And Monpara, the Yudu Gang captain, squeezing in at 5th place, 11 kills.
Well, even the max kill distance is not bad, 330. It's almost like the Miramar game. It's not too much of a difference. So wow, that's actually quite impressive here. What the teams have done. Wow, they are just impressing us game after game. And well, representing Team Secret, ladies and gentlemen, iShots at 14th place with 14 kills in 2nd place. Wow, it's rare to see like it's not Yuhai, it's not Biu, but it's iShots. I'm so sorry. It's not Yuhai. It's not Matt Toy. And iShots is getting into the charts for Team Secret. Wow, just look at this. iShots really grown himself into this tournament. Individually, the most growth for an individual in this tournament, I would still give it to iShots.
iShots, I know him when he was in Yudu back then, but yep, he is actually where he should be. I have to agree, he is one of the members from Team Secret who is actually growing so fast, so great, exponentially unstoppable, and the ceiling is not even his limit. The sky is not even his limit. We're talking about a very high potential to go furthermore for Team Secret. How much further can they go? We haven't seen the ceiling hitting them so far. But on the other side, the same goes for Last Survivor here, who got themselves another chicken dinner just now. And we're gonna go into the interview and ask again, will it be Ichong or Mosgoku again? We have to ask what their secret recipe into the grand finals. Hello, Assalamualaikum Mosgoku.
Hello. Hai Kak, Assalamualaikum.
Kak, okay. Tanya lagi sekali sebab menang chicken dinner. Sebelum tu akak nak congratulations dulu for you guys who won yourself another chicken dinner today. Jadi apa perasaan dapat 3 chicken dinner yang korang tak expect tadi korang cakap 3 chicken dinner dalam grand final? Sekejap Cuba kena translate. For those who want to know in English, I asked Mosgoku just now, how does it feels like to get 3 chicken dinners? They didn't expect this in the grand finals.
Perasaan dia seronok, suka, semua ada, dan alhamdulillah kita orang dapat chicken untuk map terakhir ni sebab kita orang pun cuba untuk naik kita punya target top 8 sebab diorang kata top 8 nanti diorang belanja makan. Kita orang macam alhamdulillah kita orang dapat sampai top 3. InsyaAllah kita orang cuba untuk buat yang terbaik lah. Itu je lah.
So he said they will buy them some dinner, lunch or breakfast. I'm not sure, but I need to know what it is that they're gonna buy you guys. But dalam bahasa Melayu, siapa yang kata nak belanja tu? Belanja apa tu? Kita orang nak tahu tak kalau dapat top 8 tu dia belanja apa tu?
Banyak juga orang yang janji dengan kita orang, macam ada yang nak ajak makan, ada yang kata korang order je apa, nanti kita orang hantarkan guna GrabFood. So macam saya punya kepentingan, saya lebihkan makanan kot. Saya macam kalau tak makan saya pun stres.
So
Ah,
ubat
itu je
stres
lah.
tu makan lah.
Makanan.
Okay,
makan.
sebelum tu
Tips untuk sihat.
tips untuk sihat ke tips untuk menang?
Untuk menang, rasa semua player pun kena makan tak? Kalau tak nanti diorang stres.
Okay,
Jadi
tapi
makan
Cu
tu
kena
penting.
tanya. Dapat tak nasi ayam tu?
Mak kata habis grand final dulu.
Seberapa setiap chicken dinner tu satu nasi ayam ke macam mana?
Tak, suruh mak buat sekali je sebab untuk saya dengan Icong nanti. Sebab saya Icong dia tak balik kampung, dia duduk rumah saya. Jadi mak buatkan saya dengan Icong dengan satu family lah. Tapi saya akan makan banyak sikit kot. Sebab saya takkan bagi yang lain makan dulu. Saya habiskan.
Okay, for those of you guys are questioning, his mom already promised him to make chicken rice for him if he wins it, and there's so many people buying them some meals over if they got themselves at top 8. But I have to ask one more question, which is, are you guys playing in the same room, or some of you guys are playing at their own respective home here? Korang sekarang main sekali satu bilik, satu gaming house ke korang main kat tempat yang berlainan sekarang?
Tak, NSP dekat rumah dia, Zik pun dekat rumah dia, saya dengan Icong je. Kita orang tak ada pun gaming house, kita orang tak ada sponsor pun, kita orang main sendiri-sendiri. Yang sponsor kita orang pun selalu kawan-kawan, macam kau dah makan belum? Lagi belanja makan. Selalu diorang kawan-kawan sendiri yang support makan.
There you go, you
semangat.
guys. They don't have any sponsor and they can perform this well. Cu percaya lepas ni ramai gila yang cuba nak sponsor korang, jangan risau pasal tu. And tadi Cu perasan ada kereta langgar yang langgar Simbi tu NSP. Dia ada bagi tahu tak apa perasaan dia melanggar player tersebut. Lepas tu yang kedua tadi korang menang player-player yang merupakan PMCO. Tadi semua PMCO team yang tinggal di top 3 last game tu. Apa perasaan korang? Korang rasa korang boleh jadi lagi kuat daripada sekarang ke? Korang rasa korang sama level dengan diorang ke korang still rasa banyak lagi perlu perbaiki? Kejap, Cu translate. And you guys actually won yourself over the veteran players here, PMCO players, and you got yourself fighting all teams just now, which is also PMCO players. Do you think yourself as good enough on their level, or do you think you have so much to improvise on? Okay, dah.
Okay, apa soalan dia?
Korang rasa korang dah sama level dengan player-player yang orang kata veteran ke korang rasa banyak yang kena baiki?
Dorang banyak lagi kena improve sebab macam dorang lebih banyak experience banding kita orang. Jadi benda tu advantage pada dorang sebab dorang mungkin lebih tahu selok-belok macam di map mana-mana pun dorang macam sini lebih baik untuk duduk, sini lebih baik. Macam kita orang kan baru lagi dalam dunia kompetitif PUBG, jadi kita orang banyak lagi kena tengok gameplay dorang. Kita orang pun akan belajar semua gameplay yang terbaik dan kita cuba untuk tiru sebab benda ni senang je, kita belajar, kita copy paste je benda ni. Kalau kita tak tahu apa-apa lah, macam kita orang ni kan tak pada kosong, jadi kita orang belajar pada tim-tim yang lebih baik pada kita orang.
Itu dia kata-kata daripada seorang pro player sekarang, Mosgoku Tapi kita beralih kepada kata-kata terakhir anda Saya bahasa Inggeris dulu, so senang awak nak catch up nanti. So any last words for your supporters out there that been saying you playing camping a lot, and for your rivals throughout this grand final? We're talking about you already on the top 3 right now. Ada kata terakhir untuk orang yang menyokong korang pada awal sampai sekarang, dan orang-orang yang panggil korang campers, dan juga orang-orang panggil korang campus tu, dan juga korang punya tim-tim lawan yang lain, mandakan korang sekarang berada di top 3?
Kepada supporter semua, terima kasih. Pada rival kita orang sebenarnya tak ada. Kita orang semua rival kita orang sebenarnya sebab kita orang takut kan semua. Macam kalau team secret, team Yudu semua tu memang kita orang takut lah. Kalau boleh tak nak jumpa dorang. Tapi kalau dah jumpa tu, cuba je lah. Kalau kalah tak ada elak lah. Kalau menang tu ada rezeki tu menang. Tapi kita orang akan cuba bagi saingan yang sihat lah. Kita orang tak nak lah macam toksik-toksik ke apa. Pada yang tengok tu, janganlah toksik mana-mana tim sebab benda ni sukan perlukan sukan yang sihat. Jadi pada netizen, semoga korang kurangkan toksik tu pada semua tim Malaysia sebab dorang pun semua rakyat Malaysia. Jadi terima kasih lah. Okay. Medi dah sampai kak. Medi dah sampai.
Dia kena makan okay. Thank you so much Mosgoku.
Okay kak. Terima kasih,
selamat
Kak.
makan. And let's go back into the caster stats right now. He's so adorable. There you go. His McDonald's arrived, but these teams, they don't actually. Last Survivor is the most lowest expectation team there is, but getting one of the most chicken dinner out there.
Oh man, totally. They exceed their own expectation, as most Goku says. Like they don't expect it, and I'm sure they exceed the viewers' expectation, the casters, the production. Everyone's going like, wow! Just clap hands. Like it's like we got. It's like our production as well. We hear them behind the scenes, like they're all clapping hands. Like wow, way to go for Last Survivor really today. Totally deserve this. Great sportsmanship as well, and again another captain who's actually nice.
Yeah, most of them are really nice if you get to know the place personally. I remember him when day one, he was like so sad with his performance. I bought him an ice cream. He's like, oh, I'm happy somebody's buying me ice cream. He loves food so much. I can't swear to God, you guys, if you want to give something towards them, give them food. And beside that, they don't have any sponsors yet. So this is one of the team that deserving a sponsor. Hopefully, you guys, businessmen out there, this is one of the things that you should get onto because they are on top 3 for the best of Malaysian teams. And right now, speaking of which, we have one more day to go, Cloud. One more day left for the grand finals.
Oh man, it's all down to that final day tomorrow. Again, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you don't want to miss anything tomorrow. Stay tuned. 12 o'clock tomorrow. Make sure the time is right. Don't be late. You don't want to miss a single thing in the grand finals. Who will it be? Now, it's just really shuffling up there. We can really see like today, lots of surprises coming up from all these teams. Tomorrow, will there be more surprises? Will we see Net Brotherhood? Will we see Bigatron? Will we see Resurgence? Will we see these teams actually coming on? So, ladies and gentlemen, we will take a break for now, but we call it break because we're going to come back tomorrow. Make sure it's the same for you guys as well. Tune in to us. It will be Sir Cloud. Choo choo for now. Signing off. See you tomorrow.